What's up guys, Davey Fisher here with a 21-day shred. Excited to bring you guys workouts for the next few weeks. We're gonna be doing a little bit of everything and a little bit of something different each day for 21 straight days. Our first workout today, we're gonna start with the lower body. So just try to follow along and keep up as best that you can. We're gonna start down on our mat here, doing some hip and glute activation. What I want you to do is drive your heels into the floor, lift your hips up, rotate the knees out, go back in, drop it down. Up, out, in, down. This will be part of our warm-up here as we activate our glutes and our hamstrings, what we call our posterior chain. This will make the rest of our lower body workout a little bit more productive. Try to not let your tailbone rest for more than a split second. Touch, lift, up, out, in, down. Notice I'm going continuous. Up, out, in, down. At the very top of this movement, I want you to squeeze the glutes as hard as you can. Squeeze the cheeks as you drive them up towards the ceiling. Rotate those knees out and then bring it right back down in the same order in reverse. Up, out, in, down. Nice big squeeze. Give me 3 more. All the way down, all the way up. Out, in, down. 2 more. Up, out, in, down. Last one. I want you to hold it up here and butterfly the knees just like this, keeping the heels down and toes up if you can. I'm trying to keep my hips as high off the mat as possible here. Give me 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. You should have felt a little bit of light burning back here in those hamstrings, a little bit in the glutes, maybe the calves as well. Our next one, I want you to put the feet together just like this. Keeping those knees externally rotated slightly, that means just slightly out. Lift, hold, squeeze, down. Lift, hold, squeeze, down. Pretty similar as our last variation of glute bridge. This one though, you might feel a little bit more in those medial hamstrings, the inner thighs, and also probably a bit more here in the glutes. Everybody's a little bit different. Just try to stay moving and stay with it. Lift, squeeze, release nice and slow. Try to hold a pause for 1 to 2 seconds at the very top. That little isometric pause makes this a little bit more productive. So capture that squeeze, hold, release slow. Squeeze at the top, hold, release slow. Give me 5 more just like that. Hold, release slow. 4 more. Hold, release slow. Don't forget to really create that squeeze down there. It's a really important part of this one. Last couple here. Last one. And relax. You can briefly pull your knees into your chest, lengthen out those hamstrings. Now we're gonna isolate going single-sided. Straighten one leg and then bend the opposite leg about 90 degrees. You're gonna lift here, single leg, release slow. Lift here, release slow. Try to maximize the amount of range of motion you can accomplish here by lifting those hips up off the ground or off your mat as high as you can, capturing that same squeeze, lowering down slow. The goal here is to go up a little bit faster than you go down. To make it a little harder, don't allow yourself to rest on the ground. Just touch and lift. Give me 5 more. Touch and lift. 4 more. Touch and lift. 3 more. Touch and lift. 2 more. Touch and lift. And relax. Switch sides. Same exact thing. We're gonna do what's called a drop set with these, where gradually we're gonna decrease the amount of reps that we do as we rotate between our left and our right sides. You'll catch on here, just try to stay with me and follow. I'm on the opposite side that I started with here. Same exact movement, lift, squeeze, lower, slow. Lift, squeeze, lower, slow. Give me 5 more, big squeeze. 4 more, 3 more, last 2, last 1. Now back to the original side. We're gonna go a little bit less time here. See if you can speed up those reps just a little bit. We're not gonna do quite as many, so try to stay with it and finish through the remainder of the duration of this set. Give me 3 more, give me 2 more, last one, switch, and try to keep the emphasis, remember, on that heel strike. I'm trying to apply pressure through the heel more so than the toes as I work through this glute bridge. Give me 4 more, last 3, squeeze, 2 more, squeeze, last one, squeeze, and relax. You can pull the knees in again, just briefly lengthen out those hamstrings. We're gonna hit now what we call side-lying hip abduction. This will help activate some of the core as well as the lateral hip stabilizers called the glute medius and hip abductors. From here, hold the plank, lift, 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 and kick out. Try to stabilize and maintain this position. These are tough. Stay with me. Get 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, and then switch. Same exact thing on the opposite side. Hold that plank. Try to keep your shoulders square and hips nice and square. You should feel it really concentrated throughout the lateral portion of each hip. Give me 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, and relax. That'll help activate some of the core as well, which is an important part of any warm-up. Now that we're nice and loose and have some heat and blood flow, we're gonna start our workout. This first movement is a great way to start a squat and activate all the muscles responsible for good technique. As you push your hips back, I want you to lift your arms up as high as you can. Stand up. Lift your arms as high as you can. Stand up. You don't have to go very fast. Go at your own pace. And that goes for the rest of the workout. If you feel like you have to take any rest, that's totally fine. Just try to minimize it to stay as productive as you can. So my hips go back and down, my arms go up. Hips go back and down, arms go up. A great way to help teach proper technique and squat mechanics, but also just to help make your form a little bit better. You'll feel probably a slight burning, and not only like the shoulders, but the upper back, the mid back, and maybe even the lower back as well. Again, hips back, arms up. Give me 3 more, just like that. 2 more, just like that. Last one, get all the way down as low as you can, and stand up. Good. If you need a towel for this next part or something soft, you can always use your mat or a little bit of extra padding for your knee. From here, I'm gonna orient myself in a reverse lunge. We're gonna alternate sides. Pause, switch, pause, switch. Sometimes a little extra cushion helps make that pause feel just a little bit more comfortable. The reason why we're pausing is so that we don't cheat here and use momentum. It'll actually make your technique and your form a little bit better without you really having to change anything else. Pause, step up, switch. Pause, step up, switch. You might have noticed there is no equipment in this workout. It's all body weight and will stay body weight for the duration of today's workout. We're gonna start integrating some weights tomorrow with our first upper body session. Alternating left, down, pause, up, and right. Keep alternating and try not to stop here as we move continuously through this alternating set of reverse lunges. Give me 4 more, so 2 more on each side. Last 3, last 2, really focus on that pause. Last one, and relax. You can keep the towel handy for the second round. We're gonna do the same thing in that same order. First, starting with that squat. Hips back, arms overhead. Stand up and relax. Hips back, arms up overhead. Stand up, relax. Hips back. Try to make every rep exactly the same if you can. You might notice as you get closer to the top end range of motion here, you're not able to quite go that far. Just go as far as you can and work with what you got. Not only today, but any other workout we do, work with what you got. Hips back, stand tall. This one should be burning. Hips back, stand tall. Hips back, stand tall. Give me 5 more reps. Really trying to work for that depth as much as you can. Last 3. Give me 2 more. Last one. And stand up nice and tall. Resetting, finding that pad again for your knee if you need to. Drop down, little pause, up, switch sides. Down, little pause, up, switch sides. One important cue to always remember when lunging, which I'm gonna try to reinforce every time we do any lunge exercise, is to really exaggerate the emphasis on that front leg. By that I mean drive through the heel, relax the back leg back here, use the front leg as your primary mover to carry momentum through each lunge. In other words, your front leg is doing almost all of the work. That back leg is just along for the ride. Give me 4 more total. Drop down, pause. 3 more, good. Remember the pause is important. Keep that weight forward. Add that nice deliberate pause. Give me one more rep. Relax. Great job. Now we're gonna start to dial up a little bit more intensity now that we're all loose, warmed up, and ready to go. From here, I want you to settle into that same squat position. We're gonna drop down and pulse 10 times. If you can't already tell, you should be breathing quite a bit. This workout is also very aerobic. So we're gonna pulse 1, 2, 3. Notice how low I'm going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand up, breathe, reset. Now for 9, same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Stand up. Notice my elbows float just ever so slightly above my knees. Try to get that depth. Now for 8, same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, relax. Now 7, same thing. Again, should be burning here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, you're picking up on a theme. Obviously, we're decreasing reps by 1 every time. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going all the way down to 2. Now get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand up, breathe. Great job, almost there. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We call this drop setting. 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Last 2, and then we're gonna reset and do something else. 2 pulses, stand, breathe. Back into that lunge position now. We're gonna build on what we just did in our warm-up. The idea here is, I want you to take that same knee, this time lift, follow through, stabilize. Pause at the bottom, pause at the top. Pause at the bottom, pause at the top. This makes every rep a little bit more deliberate so that we can get more bang for our buck out of each movement, out of each repetition that we perform here. Stabilize. You should be able to balance here at the top of every rep. Drop down, pause, up, balance, stabilize. Give me 4 more on this side, then we're gonna switch. Good. 3 more, pause, pause. 2 more, pause, pause. Last one, pause, and pause. Great job. Once again, you might want to make use of a pad or a towel or something on the floor to help really cushion that back knee. Pause and pause. Pause and pause. Same exact thing now, obviously on this opposite side. Pause and pause. Looking good. Stay consistent. Make each repetition nice and robotic. They all should look exactly the same, no matter how tired you get. Pause and pause. Give me 3 more. Down, pause and pause. 2 more, looking good. Pause and pause. Last one. Down, hold, up, hold, reset. Great job. Going back to that drop set of squats. 10 pulses, followed by 9, 8, 7, 6, all the way down to 2 if we can. Remember to pace yourself through the duration of this set. Rest if you have to, not necessarily if you need to. You should be out of breath like me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand, breathe. Again, now 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Now 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now some of that first degree burn is turning into second degree burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Breathe, reset. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to cheat your depth here. It's pretty crucial. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Really feeling it. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome job. 2, 1, 2. relax, reset back into that lunge, making use of that towel. You might need it now for sweat as well as for a pad for that back knee. Pause, back up, pause, stabilize, pause, and pause. Working with this tempo, again, gives us more control. It'll make our form and technique a little bit better so that we can build on things in week 2 when we attack legs again. Pause and pause. Be prepared to see some of these movements coming up again next time in our lower body workout. Pause and pause. Just like that, stay continuous, stay consistent. Every rep member looks exactly the same as the previous reps. Although we're pausing, they're pretty unbreakable. Down and up. Give me 3 more on that side. Down and up. Hold 2 more. Good job. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. Nice work. It's hard to control these when you're already tired. Pause, pause. A little bit of balance and stability is a great thing to train to help make you a little bit more coordinated as well. The better you are on one leg, obviously, the better you're gonna be on 2 legs. Feel free to stick with your own tempo here. Just use me as a guide. Pause and pause. Pause and pause. Give me 5 more. Pause, pause. Good job. 4 more. Pause, pause. 3 more. Make it like a statue at the top. Hold that knee, bring it all the way up. 2 more. Bring that knee all the way up, about 90-degree hip flexion. Last one, down. Last one, up. Good, great job. Now we're gonna burn things out with the last thing. We have an isometric squat. Try to stay with me. All we have to do is hold it. I want your elbows to be placed right above the knees, not holding it like this, but up here so that we can maintain that isometric squat without cheating. That's a big deal. From the side, my trunk should be extended. My spine is slightly extended, not flexed like this. Make your squat look as best you possibly can. You can hold your arms out or up or here. Do whatever you have to do as long as you're not cheating. Try to hold. That's all you gotta do. We're burning things out now. A little bit of isometric strength test here. How long can you go? A lot of strength, but now also a lot of muscular endurance involved. Keep holding, stay with me, stay with me. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you feel your form or technique getting worse, feel free to pop up and rest and recover. Right back down, I'll face you this time. Stay with it. 23, 22, 21, 20. Great job. Make it unbreakable. You're like a statue. Almost there. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Put out that fire. Stand up, relax, breathe for a sec. Now a little bit shorter, that same drop set format, 20 seconds. We're getting shorter every time. Final 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This will really test, once again, your strength and your endurance. Now 15 seconds, drop, hold. 14, if you wanna go arms out, go arms out. Whatever you wanna do, as long as you hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, last set. Should be sizzling here. Final 10 seconds. 9, 8, give it everything you got. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it, guys. We're capping it. Great job. We're gonna be building off this next week and pretty much every workout from now on. Stay with it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.